So yeah, just this morning I put out a video. Am I gonna get stuck with all these masks? And right now that's a lot more possible than it was this morning. This morning when I put that video out, that was just like a little teaser to bring you guys into the video to watch it. But now it's gotten more serious with this message that I just got from eBay that I'm gonna share with you guys, where basically you cannot list any mask for sale right now. And then if you have any already listed, they didn't say that you have to take your listing down, but they did say that they're going to start removing listings. And then there are certain types of listings that they will quickly definitely take down. And if you have any of these type of listings, you would want to go in there and fix it as soon as possible. Or even, well, if you take it down, you're probably not going to be able to relist it. But if you're doing this, you definitely need to take these certain keywords out of your listing that will get you in trouble for sure. Okay, so I just got this message from eBay today, and I have to share it with you guys and read it to you guys because of the last 3 videos that I put out selling N95 masks. And I just said in that video that came out this morning that there was still good demand for the mask and that I would go try and get more. But after getting this email from eBay, I will not be trying to get more. And the title that I put in that video may or may not come out to be true. So let me read this to you guys. Due to regulatory restrictions across the United States, we have chosen to ban certain items listed on our site. Effective immediately, eBay will block new listings and start to remove listings that sell masks, including N95 and N100 and surgical masks, hand sanitizer or gel, and disinfecting wipes. So you cannot go and create a new listing right now for any N95 or N100 or surgical mask, the respiratory mask that I've been talking about in these last few videos. You cannot create a new listing to sell hand sanitizer or gel, and you cannot create a new listing to sell disinfectant wipes. Now I'm going to continue reading. We will continue to monitor the evolving situation and quickly remove any listings that mention COVID-19, coronavirus, 2019 NCOV, except books in the title, description, or NPN. These listings may violate applicable U.S. laws or regulations, eBay policies, and exhibit unfair pricing behavior for our buyers. To learn more about these policies, we invite you to read our 3 most relevant policies on the topic. So, prescription and over-the-counter drugs policy, I don't think that's the one that we need to read about masks. And search manipulation policy. Search manipulation policy is the ones that they're gonna go after immediately, and you're probably, if you have used any of those keywords, COVID-19, coronavirus, 2019 NCOV, in your listings for anything that you're selling, it does not have to be a mask or a hand sanitizing gel or disinfectant wipe. For example, I know that there was a company selling a supplement that helps with your immune system, boosts your immunity, like vitamin C, but they're putting that it'll help you against the coronavirus. So any listing like that will be removed immediately, and you'll probably be getting a penalty. But for people that are just selling masks, you may or may not get your listing removed. It doesn't make that clear, but it does say that they're going to start to remove listings. I'm guessing that they're going to be removing listings that are overpricing the items compared to what the market is paying for them. So for me, my listings are not overpriced. My listings are at market value, which is what the most common prices that they're selling for on eBay. And actually, one of them is all sold out already, was because I was selling it below the market price, giving people a really good deal. I did get a bad taste in my mouth from some resellers trying to buy them from me and then resell them. One guy he thought he was taking advantage of me, but he wasn't. So he ended up returning the item to me, and I'll go to his seller page and see that he's selling one mask for like 50, like he's selling a pack of 5 masks for $140, I believe. The same exact mask that I'm selling, 3 for $27. So this is eBay's disaster and tragedy policy. Listings for items that portray, glorify, or attempt to profit from human tragedy or suffering, or that are insensitive to victims of such events, are not allowed. Showing respect and sensitivity to our global community of members is very important to eBay. We don't allow members to sell items that are hurtful to victims of tragic events, or such as terrorist attacks or natural disasters. What is the policy? Listings and items that graphically portray, glorify, or attempt to profit from human tragedy or suffering, or that are insensitive to victims of such events, are not allowed. Items and media related to natural disasters or human tragedies that have substantial social, artistic, or political value, such as newspaper clippings or documents, can be listed in some circumstances. Activity that doesn't follow eBay policy could result in a range of actions, including, for example, administratively ending or canceling listings, hiding or demoting all listings from search results, lowering seller rating, buying or selling restrictions, and account suspension. All fees paid or payable in relation to listings or accounts on which we take any action will not be refunded or otherwise credited to your account. So that's the disaster and tragedy policy which eBay refers you to when they send you this message. Okay, so those are the facts. There's a lot of sellers. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of sellers that are pissed off right now about this, especially if they spent a lot of money investing into masks. Me, I never paid up for any masks because all that's gonna do is force me to make the price even higher for the customer, which I would not do. Like I told you guys in my last video, the supplier that I had been getting masks for raised their price 4 times what they were asking for originally, and once they told me that, I was out. I did not buy any more masks from them. And somebody reached out to me online this morning trying to sell me 20 count boxes of masks for $100 and claiming to have over 2,400 units, which I also declined and told them that their price was way too high. And I could show you guys, I would show you guys the message, but it's not that serious. But what I told them was that I'm not here to make a killing like that. You know, I've already done pretty good. We're almost done. And I basically told him that his price was way too high, and then I lowballed him, and then I thought about it some more, and then I even told him that I'm not even trying to pay you the price that I lowballed you no more. Like, it's like, and it was just way too suspect because he had listings with pictures and everything on some like .med site. So I'm thinking, like, if this guy has the ability to list an item and he has an eBay store, but he has items listed on eBay, but they are medical items, so I figured this guy's working in some kind of medical industry. But what didn't make sense to me was why wasn't this guy selling the mask himself on eBay? So it didn't make sense, didn't feel right. So I just said, no, I'm not trying to get any masks from you, sir. I'm sorry. We'll think it over. I'll think it over with my partner, but the executive decision was already made. So this video is an update for you guys because I was telling you guys that there's still demand for the mask and stuff, but unfortunately this came from left field. Nobody really could have predicted it, unless you're like the cautious type. You were, you know, your intuition was probably right to be cautious about getting masks. Me, I'm very aggressive, so I took the risk anyway. Luckily, pretty much most of the masks that I have are already gone, and my price was very reasonable, which is why my masks are already gone. So I don't really have much to worry about. So don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm not stressing or nothing. It's back to business as usual. I ain't been to a Goodwill in about a week, so It's time to get back on the thrift. It's time to get back on the yard sales and all of that good stuff. You got to get that done. That got to get did. Because once you get that done, that got to get did. You ain't got to do it no more.